Thank you for joining us today. My name is Gail Peck, and with me is Joan. Today we're going to be doing basic yoga. Yoga is a form of exercise that'll release stress from your body, strengthen your muscles, and just make you a much more well-balanced person. So let's get started. We're going to start with a nice wide stance, toes slightly turned out, and arms reaching to the corners. Relax your shoulders, abdominals in. We're going to start with some arm circles, so let's go. Take the arms down. Inhale as you lift and open them back out. Once again, inhale and lift and open the arms. Inhale, lift, exhale, open, and one more time. Inhale, lift, and open. Let's turn our feet forward and bring our hands right to our thighs. Warming up our spine, we're going to scoop the belly in, tuck under the tailbone, rounding the back up, and then release it. Always want to warm up your back before you get too much into the workout. And release. One more time, pushing off those legs, and release it. From here, take your right shoulder towards the floor as we look over our left shoulder. Feel that nice rotation. Come back to the center, round the back up, release it, and drop the left shoulder down. And back to the center. Let's do that one more time. Round your back into a cat. Release the right shoulder down and twist over the left. And last time, round it up. Drop the left shoulder. Come to the center. Slowly bring yourself up. And once you're up, just release the tension from your shoulders as we roll them back. And back. And a couple more times. All right, very nice. From there, we're going to draw our feet to the mountain pose. They're as close together as you can comfortably make them where you feel well balanced. Lift your toes, spread them out, root them down into the floor, and stand on all parts of your feet. You're going to roll back the shoulders, palms forward. Close your eyes for just a moment as you drop your tailbone, pull in the abdominals, and lift the crown of your head to the ceiling. You want to feel very stable, very balanced, very rooted into the floor. And we'll take a couple deep breaths here, inhaling through your nose and exhaling. And one more time. All right, very nice. From there, we're going to reach the arms up, compress your palms together, reach those index fingers to the ceiling. Inhale, on an exhale, we're going to take it to a half moon to the left, bending from the waist. As you hold the stretch, you want to take some nice breaths with it. Inhale, reach up, and let's take it to the right. And bring it back up. From there, we're going to gently arch back as we press our hips forward. Reach back up, open the arms, keep your chin up, nice flat back as we reach right down towards our feet. And this is the forward fold position. Sliding up to our shins, lengthen your spine, we're in jackknife. Drop it back down, keeping soft knees, just slowly come right back up. Reach the arms up to the ceiling and draw your hands right back to mountain pose. Very nice. From there, we're going to take the arms back up. We're going to fold into a chair, just as it sounds. Send your hips back, reach through those fingertips. When you're doing balance poses, always find a focal point, a stationary focal point. Slowly stand up. Bring the palms together, reach to the ceiling, and gently arch back. Reach it back up, float those arms right back to your side. Very nice. Adding on, let's bring those elbows back up. Inhale, exhale, fold into your chair. Nice and steady. Going to add on here, we're going to draw the hands to the heart center, twist to the left as you wedge your right elbow right into the side of the leg. Press the palms together, find that focal point. And now for a variation, let's expand the arms, one going down, one going up. Reach in opposition. Very nice. Now draw the hands back together. We're going to reach all the way up to the ceiling, compress the palms together, and let's do that half moon again to the left. Inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale to the right. And bring it back up. All right, open those arms again. Let's fold back into our chair. Sitting the hips back. Hold, hold, hold. Find your balance point. And we're going to draw the hands back to our heart. This time we twist to the right, wedging the elbow into the side of the leg. Hips are lowered, chest is lifted. And we'll add on our option again by expanding the arms. Reaching the arms in opposition, staying nice and steady. Draw the hands back to your heart. Once again, reach all the way up. Let's add that little arch back again. Reach back up and draw the hands back to the heart. All right, moving on, we're going to open those legs into a straddle. We're going to do a move called sunflower. So we want to turn the feet out slightly, make sure the heels are aligned, and open up the arms. Going to bend the knees into a squat, come to a flat back, take the arms down, keep them crossed, open all the way up. When you get to the top, we open them to the side, like a blooming flower. And again, bend the knees, flat back, down, open, expand the arms. Let's try that a couple more times. Bend, flat back, nice flowing arms as they open up and out. And one last time. Bend the knees, flatten the back, reach down and open up. All right, let's turn our feet forward now. Keeping the arms open, chin up, we're going to come to a flat back and release all the way to the floor. Drop your head down, tilt the tailbone up. Taking some nice deep breaths, feel that nice stretch on the back of the legs and your back. Now, if you can't quite reach the floor, you can use a yoga block, which is kind of like a brick. And that is placed on the floor, either horizontal or vertical, and it's something that you can place your hands on so that you'll be more comfortable in this pose. From this position, we're going to straighten our arms as you push the floor away. Keep the right hand there and put your left hand on your waistband. Slowly spiral open, looking up towards the elbow as it points to the ceiling. In this position, you want to take some nice breaths. All right, preparing for the other side, put the left hand down. Right hand comes to the waistband. Exhale and twist open. Look right past the elbow. And bring it on down. Let's relax back into our straddle stretch for a moment. From there, we're going to bend our knees and slowly come up. The head is always the last step. And once we're up again, let's loosen up those shoulders. All right, we're going to move on to our warrior series now. So open the arms out nice and wide. Take your left foot, turn it in about 10 degrees, and your right foot about 30. Always making sure there's a nice straight line between your heels. From there, I'm going to bend my right knee. Make sure your knee is directly over your ankle, and if it's not, just take a little wider stance. I want to activate my left leg, pushing out with the side of my foot. I'm going to turn my gaze to the fingertips of my right hand. Here, on an exhale, I'm going to push the feet into the floor and reach the fingertips to the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, and expand right open again. Let's do that one more time, reaching to the ceiling and opening to Warrior 3. The next move is Reverse Warrior. I'm going to take my back hand down my back leg, lift that front arm up. And again, I'm finding a focal point. My breath is following my movements, and my movements are following my breath. All right, we're going to take it right to right angle stretch. I'm going to place my forearm on my front thigh. Bring that back arm up. Relax the shoulder. Moving back to the Reverse Warrior once again. Down the back leg, and the front arm comes up. We're going to take it back to right angle stretch, and I'm going to show you a variation. You can either come back to where we were, or go a little bit deeper by taking the fingertips down by your ankle. And let's bring it right back up to Warrior 3. And now we're going to straighten the front leg. The next move is triangle. We keep both legs straight. So I'm going to hinge over, bring the front arm down the lower leg, take the back arm up. You can look straight ahead, or you can gaze up to your fingertips. Tailbone is tucked under, nice long neck. And we're holding our triangle pose. All right, let's slowly push up. I'm going to turn the feet forward. Once again, a flat back straddle stretch. Release down. Feel that nice relaxation after those poses. All right, once again, I want you to soften your knees and bring it slowly all the way back up. And again, we'll take that moment to relax the shoulders by rolling them back. All right, Now we're going to do the warrior series on the left. So I'm going to turn my left foot about 30 degrees and my right foot in a little bit less. Long open arms, root your feet down, lift the chest, and then we're going to bend our left knee. Once again, check out that alignment, your knee over your ankle, right leg very straight and strong, gazing out to the fingertips of our left hand. Inhale, on an exhale, let's reach to the ceiling as we straighten the front leg and open back out. Once again, push down, lift up, inhale, exhale and open. All right, moving on to our reverse warrior. The back hand reaches down the back leg and the front arm comes up. Flowing into our right angle stretch, forearm comes to the thigh, back arm comes up, and again, you're looking straight ahead or gazing up past your elbow. Inhale again, let's move back into our reverse warrior. And then one more time into right angle stretch with either the forearm on the thigh or the hand reaching down to your ankle. Listening very carefully to your body. All right, back to our warrior three. And let's straighten the front knee. All right, moving on to our triangle pose, keeping both legs straight. Inhale, hinging from the hips. Front arm reaches down the front leg, back arm reaches up. Tailbone tucked under, long neck. Continuing to breathe as we hold our stretch. And we're going to bring it right back up. Turn your feet forward, chin up, nice flat back. And again, we're releasing into the straddle stretch. Trying to tilt my tailbone up as the crown of my head reaches towards the floor. Once again, let's soften those knees, come up nice and slowly, stacking your vertebrae and ending with the head all the way up in an upright position. And a few more shoulder rolls. All right, very nice. We're going to transition now into our sun salutation series. So if you have a mat, you want to be up towards the front of it with the length behind you. Once again, we're going to root our feet down into the floor. Draw your hands to your heart center. Feel nice and balanced. Moving into the sun salutations, I'm going to take the arms down, reach all the way up, arching back, reaching up, open the arms, chin up, nice flat back as we reach down to our feet. And again, if you can't quite reach your feet, just take it where you comfortably can reach to. Sliding up to the shins and drop back down. Now I'm going to put my hands on the floor and take my right leg back, and we're in a lunge position. I'm on the ball of my foot. Now I'm going to keep my focus, and I'm going to walk my hands right to my front thigh. Now stay here if you feel like you're unstable, or you can bring your elbows up close to the ears and just maintain that pose. Very nice. Once again, let's bring the hands back down, and I'm going to take the left leg back to join the right. This is the plank position, which is actually the top of a push-up. I'm going to move into the down dog by taking my tailbone up to the ceiling, pressing my torso towards my thighs, and taking some nice deep breaths. Come up as high as you can onto your toes, and then alternately drop a heel down. This helps stretch out our calves. And drop the right, and drop the left, right, and left. All right, that's good. All right, hold that stretch. We're going to shift back into our plank. Now for the first part of it, this is a basic yoga class. We're going to tap our knees down and your shins down. Tuck your elbows in and nice and slowly lower yourself till you're prone on the mat. Extend the legs and come up to a cobra. You should feel a nice stretch in your back here. From there, we're going to curl our toes back up. I'm going to push myself back to plank, coming up to your knees first if you need to. And then go back to your down dog. From there, we're going to take our feet, walk them right into our hands. And when you feel like they're rooted down in the floor, take your time and bring yourself right up to an upright position. I'm going to draw the arms up, gently arch back, and bring the hands right back to the heart center, right where we started. All right, let's go to the other side. Take the arms up first. Exhale, arch back, reaching back up. Open the arms and flow right down to your feet. sliding up, jackknife, and dropping back down. All right, now we take the left leg back, my right knee right over my ankle, and again, if you feel a little unstable, stay right here. You can always put your knee back down on the floor as well for modification. And then we're going to move our hands, if you'd like, right to your thigh. Find your balance. You can stay here, or you can bring the elbows up close to the ears. Crescent pose. Very nice. All right, let's bring those hands to either side of the foot. I'm going to take my right leg back. We're back in that plank, top of a push-up. Push the floor away. Engage the abdominals, and then push up to down dog. We're going to come back to plank. Now you can either drop your knees like we did earlier, which is a much easier version, or you can try the chaturanga, which is a lot more advanced. You can tuck the elbows in, hover above the mat, tops of the feet go down, and I'm pushing into my cobra or my up dog. Very nice. Curl those toes under, back to your plank, back to your down dog, and once again, let's walk the feet right up to the hands. Very nice. From there, slowly bring yourself back up. Let's reach back up to the ceiling and draw your hands right back to your heart center. Very nice. We're going to do that one more time, and then we'll just end up on the floor. So inhale, reach up. Exhale, arch back. Reach up, open those arms, chin up, nice flat back. Drop down. Come right up to the shins and drop back down. All right, we're going to take the right leg back. This time we're going to join it with the left leg. And we're in plank position. Now from this plank, we're going to drop to our forearms and be in what's called the forearm plank position. So lower down once, lower the other arm, push back with your heels, and we are maintaining our plank, which is a great core exercise. Very nice. From there, we're going to put our knees on the floor, and we're going to sit our hips back, reaching our arms forward. We are in extended child's pose. This is a great stretch, lengthening our spine, relaxing our shoulders. So while you're here, I want you to take a few deep breaths. For variation, I'm going to bring my hands down by my feet, staying curled up in a little ball. Very nice. From there, we're going to come right to the all fours position. In the all fours position, you want your wrists right underneath your shoulders, the knees under your hip creases. We have a long spine and engaged abdominals. I'm going to push my back up to the ceiling as my tailbone tucks under. My belly draws in. My chin is somewhat tucked. Think of this movement in reverse and tilt your tailbone up. And gaze up. And bring it back to that lengthened spine. Or bring it back to the rounded spine first. And then we'll come right back to our neutral spine. From there, let's transition to sitting on the mat with our legs extended right out in front of us. When we're sitting, we want to be sitting on our sitting bones, and the best way to find that is just move that little bit of fleshy stuff away from your buttocks. Enables you to sit up nice and tall. We're going to reach the arms up, inhale, and on an exhale, take it into forward fold as we pull in our abdominals. Just reach out, relax the shoulders, couple deep breaths. Then we're going to reach the arms back up and take it into a twist. I'm going to rotate first to the left. It's rotating from the base of the spine as we look over that left shoulder. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to the right. Very nice. Let's do that one more time. Reaching up and rotating to the left. And one more time, reach all the way up and take it to the right. All the way up with the arms. We're going to do one more forward fold, reaching out to those feet. All right, very nice. Let's come on up. Going to scooch you forward a little bit and then slowly bring it right down onto our backs, keeping our knees bent. So just lower yourself down. And as soon as you get down there, hug your knees into your chest. It's a great stretch for your lower back. Keeping the circulation in the feet. Let's do some nice, slow ankle circles. And we'll reverse our ankle circles. Let's keep the left leg drawn in. I'm holding onto my shins, and I'm going to extend that right leg out, right on the mat. Lengthen your spine. Feel the stretch in your lower back, in your hip. Take a couple of nice deep breaths here. Adding in a hip and lower back stretch, I'm going to place my right hand on the outside of my left knee, left arm out to the side, and just start drawing that knee across your body towards the floor. When you feel a stretch, and the stretch should feel like mild tension, just hold it with your breath. Going to go right back onto our back and extend the legs straight up for a hamstring stretch. Just use your hands to draw that leg in towards your body. While it's there, let's flex and point the foot. The next stretch is called the figure 4 stretch. I'm going to bend my left knee and place that ankle above my knee. And you can bring it right here if that's enough, or if you want to deepen the stretch, lift that right foot off the floor using your hands to guide the legs in. Feels good if you just kind of roll around on your back a little bit. And this is stretching our hips, our lower back, our gluteal muscles. All right, let's switch legs. I'm going to take the right knee now and draw it in, holding onto my shins, extend my left leg. Try to be as lengthened as you can from the crown of your head right down to your big toe. Going into the hip and lower back stretch. Left hand on the outside of the right knee, right arm out to the side, and you just bring it easily across. Relaxing into the stretch with your breath. Going back onto our back, let's extend that leg straight up. Again, this is our hamstring stretch for the back of the leg, and while you hold it, just flex and point the foot. Transitioning into our stretch for our hip and gluteals, ankle on the knee, and again, either maintaining the foot on the floor or elevating up. And we are now in the figure 4 stretch, and if you liked how it felt just to roll on your back, then add that in. Stretching should feel like mild tension. If there's any pain, make sure you stop right away. All right, we're going to place both feet on the floor, arms along our side, and let's do just a few bridges. I'm going to press the small of the back down, start lifting my hips, my bottom off the floor, and then slowly lower back down. Very good. Let's do that one more time. Press the small of the back down first. Evenly push the feet into the floor. Elevate up into your bridge. And slowly lower back down. Open the feet out about the width of your mat. Knees up. And we're just going to drop the knees from side to side. And over to the right. And the left, and one more time on each side. And we're going to finish our class now in a pose called Savasana in Sanskrit, or the corpse pose. And all we do here is extend our legs out nice and wide, open your arms to the side, palms up, close your eyes, and just let your body relax into the floor. And then from there, let's slowly take our head side to side. keep the head still, wiggle out all the fingers. Keep them still, wiggle out the toes, flop the feet around a few times. We're just re-energizing the body. Now we're going to slide our legs together. Take your arms over your head and reach. Make yourself as long as you can from fingertips to the toes. All right, let's bend our knees. And I want you to take your time as you roll over to your side facing front. And we're just going to stay relaxed here. So anytime you're feeling stressed during your work day, just take a few moments. You don't have to be lying down. You can just be sitting in your chair, closing your eyes, and just doing some of those nice guided meditation that we did. Even just a minute of the deep breathing and the relaxing will help release the stress and tension from your day. And you can go on to a more focused, energized day. All right, from there we're going to slowly bring ourselves up. And just come to a seated position that's comfortable. You can take some nice deep breaths in, inhaling through your nose and exhaling. Once again, inhale and exhale. This time leave the arms up there. Keep the right arm up, take the left hand down. Just a nice, easy side stretch. Let's match the hands. Inhale, drop the right, and stretch to the right. I'm going to open my arms out to the side, add a little twist, bringing my left hand to my right thigh and the right hand behind. Very nice. Bring it back to the center. Let's add that twist to the left. Open back to the center. Nice big stretch on your pectorals. And give yourself a big hug. Back to the center, open up. Let's put that other arm on top. Big old squeeze, tuck, and round. Open the arms back out, reaching all the way up. Stretch nice and tall. Inhale again. Exhale and release. Once again, inhale up. Exhale, release. And the last time, we're going to reach up. Draw your hands together, bringing them to your heart center. Thank you for joining us today. Namaste.
At the James City Williamsburg Community Center, opportunities abound for physical activity. You have just watched a sample of a group fitness class. If you feel like you're ready for a full workout, come down and check out our classes. We offer over 140 classes each month, both land and water-based. When you come in to register, you will have 3 options. There's 1 month of unlimited classes. There's 10 classes with no expiration date that you can take at any time. There's our Combo Pass. The Combo Pass includes all the center amenities that you're used to, the fitness room, basketball, racquetball, the pool, and unlimited access to all of our fitness classes. So what are you waiting for? Come on down, check it out.